Hello my loves, today I'm going to play for the first time with the Morphe JEFFREE Star palette. I've actually had this in my collection for a couple of months now, but I haven't got around to trying it out, so I thought I would do it on camera for you guys. I know heaps of you guys will already own this, so maybe we can create a look that you guys can recreate at home, or if you've been thinking about picking it up because you still can get it, then hopefully this video will come in handy because I'll give you guys a little like first impression review as well. So this is what the palette looks like. Pink with the hot pink and then this like hollow kind of silver, and the box is the same if you were curious, and then we've also got some lip glosses, so I'll try those at the end. And today I thought I would also show you guys how I've been doing my skin a lot lately, kind of using some of the products I've been talking about on my channel lately and not using so much powder and stuff. First off, I'm just going to clip my fringe back. Whoops. I just took a photo for Instagram too, so I've got a little bit of like brow gel in and like some lip gloss, but that's all G in the age. And I've also got eye cream on. I'm using this one right here, the Biolumin C Eye Serum by Dermalogica. I rate it. It makes your under eyes feel so good, and I don't know if you can see, but it like makes your under eye like glow as well. Like I've got it all down in this triangular shape and it's just like glossy. So pretty. So I'm going to use my Louise Base. This is shade number 2. I'm just going to sculpt out under my eyebrows. My eyebrows are shit right now. I am booked in now to get them done next week. So in one of my next videos, you're gonna see nice fresh brows. I'm very excited about it. I mean, they don't look terrible like from far away, but it's when you like zoom in, I have all of these little like, can you see them? I impulse plucked a few from like the arch because it was getting out of control, like these ones up here. Like they were all like that except everywhere, so you know, it's a stressful time, you know, it's just a lot to deal with. So dramatic. I'm joking, but like seriously, I hate straight hairs on my eyebrows because it makes my makeup look ugly. So I'm just using this paddle brush, which I think we are starting to sell separately shortly, so stay tuned for that on exobeautyshop.com, because at the moment you can only buy it in sets. But honestly, we get like hundreds of requests a month to stock it like alone, so yeah, we're getting there. I'm just going to put on a little bit more. This is like the one time in my entire life I didn't put on enough. Usually I put on way too much. And I thought today, just to be extra, why not do 2 different eye looks? So one eye look on one eye and then obviously do a different one on the other eye. Because I love that. Like I love doing mismatched eyes. I did it a while ago for my Game of Thrones makeup look, where I tried out that I think Urban Decay collection. So I thought, yeah, let's do that today. It'd be a bit of fun. And also this way I can test a few different colors too. So I'm gonna zoom you in. So inside the palette, the colors are like real pretty. I really like them. I was thinking maybe we could do like a khaki and then maybe a pinky purple. Even though I've done a pink look recently with the Amrezy palette, I'm like, I love the pinks in this palette, so I kind of want to like try them out, you know, and I'll just do something real different to what we did with the Amrezy palette. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Okay, first off, I'm going to start, I guess, on this side, and we're going to use Honest Truth, which is like a light peachy kind of transition shade, and I'm going to pop that through the crease. We're going to do something quite bright today as well, but still like fun, with some of the metallic or glittery shades in the palette. Okay, this actually goes on really nicely. It's quite powdery, like the formula. Like when you dip your brush in the pan, it leaves a lot behind, but it's blending out real nice. Look at that. So vibrant. Hold on, this is still too dark. I mean, too bright. Oh, I forgot to make a drink. Usually I have like a drink with me while I'm filming, and I just went to take a sip and I didn't make one. You know, Shannon, there would be an easy solution to this problem, and it would be to pause your filming and go and make one. I actually took my own advice for once. Yes. Alright, on the other eye, I'm just going to wipe off my brush. Actually, no, I'm going to use a new brush. And let's do Wake and Bake. Why not? This color looks kind of cool. It's like an acid green. Can you see what I mean about the powderiness though? It's like intense. So just tap it off and you'll be right. Alright, this one's less pigmented than the peach, so I'm gonna add heaps more. There we go. This color is a little bit harder to blend than the peach, I guess because it's got that like yellowish undertone, so it kind of goes like into that patchy zone with the yellowish color, but that's like quite common with that kind of color. So I'm just going to keep blending until it looks nice and even. It still like blends really well, it's just that this color was like insanely good. Going all the way in and just softening towards the eyebrow. I might just build up the peach a tiny bit so that both sides have a similar depth, because even though we're doing like obviously very different looks on both eyes, like I still want them to be similar placements, similar intensities, if that makes sense, like the depth of the color. Okay, next color, let's do some self-made, or is this a shimmer or is it matte? I feel like it's matte. It just looks kind of, I don't like set, I don't know. We're gonna use that color though. Where can I wipe my finger? Oh god, I don't have a towel. I'm so not ready for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna take Pink Fleet, which is like a purpley pink, on the same brush I use the peach, and I'm going to deepen, oh yeah, that's cool, deepen the crease with this. And I think we'll cut our crease and do a real bright shiny lid color of some kind. So I'm just going to intensify this. This is really easy to work with as well, this color. I love doing bright looks these days. Do you guys remember, if you guys have been following me for like years, do you remember when I used to just like never use any color? I was terrified of it. Like I only did neutral looks ever, and nowadays like neutral looks is what I go for in real life. It's my favorite. But on like YouTube and for photos and stuff, I love bright makeup. It's so much more fun to like apply. I don't know, do you guys agree? Okay, and on the other eye, since we're going bright, let's do this Nate color, and I'm going to blend this into the crease. By the way, as I'm filming this, I've not seen the new JEFFREE Star palette. I know heaps of you guys are going to ask if I'm going to pick it up. I'll probably try. Knowing my luck, it'll be sold out in 2 seconds and I'll miss out, because I'm not prepared to wake up at some stupid time in the morning. Honestly, never. Even Tomorrowland, I didn't. Hamish did, okay? That's not my vibe. I'd rather not. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I haven't even seen the colours or anything, so I have no opinion at all. Okay, that colour blends really nice into the lime green. They are kind of similar though, like when they're blended out. I guess like obviously one's darker, but I don't know. It'd be cool to see some more like different undertones. I love green eyeshadow though. It's one of my favourite colours. I'm also like a deep foresty kind of green, like this one here. I'm obsessed. Those are like my favourite greens to wear, and I feel like they look stunning like under the lash line. On the outside of this eye, I'm going to take Calabasas, which is a maroon red, and this one's less powdery than some of the other shades, which is interesting. I'm going to apply that to the outer corner and just kind of like blend it into the crease a little. It's kind of that texture where the colours blend into each other a lot, but that's alright. I'm just going to like bring it through the crease a little bit too. So that's how it's looking. Maybe we can add some more soon. I might just take like a fluffier blender brush and just kind of run over that top line, and I might add a little bit more of Honest Truth. That's a bit better. Just to create a bit more of a transition. Bringing up the colour a little bit higher, just so that when my eyes open it's like all there. That's one question I've seen a couple of times lately, like just a couple of random messages I've read online and in comments and stuff like that, where people say like they're aging and their makeup, like they can never see it when they have their eyes open, and it's not that they've got hooded eyes, it's just that, you know, maybe they've got like more wrinkles or whatever's happening, like everything's just sagging a bit more. I get it, mine's doing the same thing. So just bring up the colour a little bit more. Obviously you don't want it to like be on your brow bone, but then we're gonna highlight the brow bone and just like make that like pop, so that there's a bit of a difference between like eyebrow and bright colour. But just like having it up, like, you know, then if you're like looking at it, you can still see the detail, so you're not just gonna do all this work and then open your eyes and it's gonna be hidden like in the crease of your eye. Kind of like how people do hooded eye makeup, I guess. Next up, I'm going to take Room, which is a really dark, like greenish kind of, I don't even know what you'd call that, just like deep greeny, almost like a charcoal. I'm going to do the same thing, of course. So we're just matching, except in different colours. That colour's amazing. It's probably my favourite colour so far, strangely. And that transition's real nice as well. I'm going to go back in to Nate and just intensify that kind of where I put that dark colour, just so that all the colours are quite flawless. So there's that eye. Is that all good? I think so. I'm just going to add a little bit more Wake and Bake. Oh my god, I just understood what that name means. Pretty. This is a fluffy blender brush, by the way. Next I'm going to cut the crease. I'm just going to do it off camera real quick because I've done it on camera a trillion times. I just found my face roller. Heck yes. Oh, that feels good. Oh, right there. Okay, BRB, I'm going to do this. Alright, I've got 2 eyeshadow brushes, and you'll notice I've just like effed up that entire outer corner. because it was just looking really patchy. I added a little bit of this Mogul color, the purple. Honestly though, like you can really tell like every single color I put on this eye blends together. This one looks way nicer. This one just literally turns into like one color, and I don't know why. It's like the color and the pigment just keeps going and going and going, and it blends together like too well. I'm just taking a little bit more of my Louise Base to kind of separate that color from my brow bone, and I'm just trying to like blend it in a little bit, and we'll conceal everything else of course, so I'm not too worried about that outer corner. We haven't done our base yet, so I don't know, something like that. Got freaking primer all over my hands because I don't know where my little makeup towel's gone. Probably in the wash. And then before I use the eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to use the eyeshadow brush to smooth this out and blend just like that to create more of a transition. It's not perfect, but yeah, I'm struggling with this eye. So for the lid on this eye, maybe Dog Mum, which is like a kind of rose gold color from the looks of it, peachy color. I'm going to pack that all over the eyelid. This is really pretty. And then kind of just on the ball of my eye, I'm gonna take some of 2. Oh, I see. Welcome back to my channel. I see. So 2 is this lighter, kind of whiter pinky color. And on that, I'm going to, or with that, I'm going to put that just over top of the first half of that. You can't really see it to be honest, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, now we need to do something about that outer edge. So I'm going to go in with my little blender brush I've been using and take a little bit of Pink Fleet, because this color I'm really disappointed kind of got covered by everything else. So I'm just going to use this one and tap it over the edge to give a transition, which looks quite cool. I'm not super happy with this eye, but it is what it is. Do any of you guys have this palette? Did you have the same issue with me or no? I don't know if it's just like if I use too much product or what. I'm going to take that 2 color again mixed with Back, which is a matte, like light pink. And I'm going to highlight the brow bone with this. I haven't filled in my eyebrows yet either, so I don't know if that'll make a difference. Oh my god, that's quite a cool color, but it's very pink. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Welcome, which is like a frosty white, and really target this at the very top, right underneath where my eyebrow arch is. Yeah, that's a bit better, just to kind of give that variation. Oh my god, this is intense. Woo! Okay, next brush. I need to clean my makeup brushes all over again. Holy shit. I swear, they just get dirty so quick, and I just hate cleaning my makeup brushes. I feel like I need to do a light color, so I'm going to go Glam Rapids, because I really want to use, I might use that little lower lash line like I said actually. I can't even see that one. I'm going to go in again. What the heck? There we go. You need so much of this on your brush. I'm like scratching it off. Okay, here we go. Loading my brush up with it. I like this eye way more. And then I'm going to take some of that bright color Nate again and kind of do what I did on the other eye, like over that seam. Just a little bit. That eye's so much better. Like so much better. I'm going to use my finger on that purplish color. That packs it on way better. I just want a darker color, but nothing's dark enough like that. Burgundy color isn't dark enough. Is there a different one I can use? I feel like this one's too cool tone to use on that eye. So we'll just roll with it. Since we're going crazy, let's do coloured eyeliner. So this one here is in the shade Boots. So I'm going to do the pink side with this one, clearly. I mean, I could do a little inverse action, but I'm just a bit nervous. I'm like already on the fence about this makeup, so I don't want to make it like more crazy. Oh my god, look. Matching. Do you like my little Valentine's Day themed nails? So cute. Okay, so this is a winged liner brush. And I'm just going to use this, and you'll barely see it for half of the friggin' eye because it blends in so well with that outer corner, but that's fine. So just something like that to tie it all together, and then imagine when this is all nice and sharp and cleaned up. This blend is not ideal here, but honestly, like I'm struggling, okay? I'm struggling over here. I don't know what to do. It's just like not working with me. And then on the other side, should I do this one or... Oh yeah, the other one's more of a mint, so I'm going to go in with this one. I'm just going to wipe off my brush. I just spilt my iced coffee everywhere. It's all over my chair, and it's all over my leg. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so angry. Well, I've cleaned that up. You know, I'm embarrassed to admit how often that actually does happen to me. I always like smack the straw and it like knocks it over. So I've got one mouthful of iced coffee left. Oh my god. It went everywhere. Usually when I do it, it's just water. So I've just wiped off my brush so I can use this colour, which once again is called Teaspoon by Colourpop. And I'm just trying to keep it a similar thickness to the other eye. You know, how often that doesn't end up happening. If, you know, you use eyeliner. If you're familiar with the item called eyeliner, never happens, but that's fine. Just do your best. I'm going to use some falsies today, so by the time we put them on, hopefully everything will look really nice. Ah, I'm still angry. This is me when I'm in pain or when I'm angry, I laugh. It's weird. Honestly, it's so weird. Like even on my fitness page on Instagram, like when Hamish films me doing workouts, my personal trainer's like, keep going. I'm like, because I'm like trying not to murder somebody. So now let's do some foundation. So I'll show you guys what I have been doing kind of like on the weekends and stuff when I've just wanted quick makeup. Like I can get my whole face done in 10 minutes kind of thing. But obviously like we've got a lot of eyeshadow on today, so like this would not take 10 minutes, but normal situation, okay? Where I don't really wear much eyeshadow. A couple of pumps of my Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid little thingy by Colourpop. Oh my god, my boob's about to come out. Oh. It's a very tight top. A little bit too small, you know? A little bit. Okay, I massage it in between my fingers. And I know I said I never use my fingers for stuff, but hey, I started, okay? I started, what can I say? Because I was being so lazy. So this colour is in medium 12W, which is better for me like right now when I've got fake tan on. It kind of blends into the fake tan on my face so nicely. So kind of just putting that wherever I need it. Because look, that looks so pretty. If you haven't seen my first impression on this foundation and concealer, I will link it for you down below so you can go and watch it, because I give a lot of pros and cons about it and like, you know, mention who it would be good for and all of that kind of thing. So definitely check that out if you've been wondering about this product and you haven't seen my video yet. I know most of you guys have though. I'm going to use the towel that I currently have on the ground to soak her full of my coffee. Hygienic, I know. Right, next up, let's do the next step, which is concealer. I've been loving the concealer it comes with. I've been using this even when I haven't been using the tinted moisturizer. I really like it. I've got dry skin right here. Cannot get it off. Okay, that's fine. So this one here is in the shade medium 90W. Just gonna do a couple little swipes here, and I don't have my foundation blended in perfectly, but it's okay because I am going to use a brush in this next step. Oh my god, I've got it like caked in my sideburns. Sometimes I did, things are falling around. Sometimes I did use the tinted moisturizer with my foundation brush too. Like a, where is it? Where's the one I've been using? I think I got coffee on it. Okay, new one. Oh, well, it was this one, but the vegan one. Anyways, this is the angled face brush. So I put it where I need to, a little bit around my nose, and then under my eyes. I also put it on top of my eyebrows as normal to shape those. And then taking the brush, I just have been using a brush because I haven't even thought about wetting my sponge when I've been throwing this kind of makeup on, and like the brush has just been right here and it works really well. But sponges also work really well. I was like, what's wrong with me today? I should probably not be filming. This is one of those days where everything feels strange, you know, like things are like happening to me right now. I'm just like, is Mercury in retrograde right now or whatever? Like, can I blame it on that? Is there a full moon? I don't know. I feel like there actually is while I'm filming this, a full moon. Perhaps. Or maybe that was like a couple of days ago. I'll just blame it on that. That's fine. And I just tap, tap, tap. And this concealer works so pretty on the face. By the end of it, it looks like I'm wearing foundation, except it's faster to apply. And it feels a bit lighter than using like heaps of foundation. So I just kind of like swipe it to blend it up top. I don't pat it because I don't want to get it in my eyebrows. And I kind of like use the like angled side of my brush, if that makes sense at all. That's it, like easy. I haven't been powdering it either because once again, lazy. And under my eyes it actually lasts really well without any powder. It doesn't seem to like go crazy or crease too much. And if it does, whoops, that's way too dark. If it does, I just like blend it out with my finger or something throughout the night. I'm gonna be more careful next to the eyeshadow. I'm too scared I'm gonna like screw it up because I really like how it came out. Okay, this side's so effed. Like, look how bright that is, like way up too high. I might have to like add some more of a pale color to try to like tone it down. This concealer has real good coverage too. I'm gonna use some of the concealer just to like attempt to lighten this like outer edge. Like, is this gonna work? It might. Just getting pink all over my brush now. Kind of worked. Right, so that's the complexion. I'm going to also do cream contour bronzer powder. So the contour I love is, wait, which one did I use? I think I used this the other day, the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is a little bit better in terms of shade. Like, okay, let me show you. So this is the Clinique one that I freaking love. This is called Curvy Contour. I've used this tons in videos. I'm going to use the same brush to blend it out. Where the heck is my, oh wait, it's on the ground. It's soaking up coffee. That's right. I forgot that happened to me. Right, so just blending that. I just kind of blend it fairly vigorously into the hairline. Like that. See how it just kind of gives you this soft bronzed effect almost. Like, it's still okay for contouring. Like, I still do use it to contour, but I feel like it's kind of better for a bronzy look. Alright, and then let me show you the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is in fair to medium. It is dark, and I don't put on much because it's like insanely pigmented. I didn't squeeze any more product out. And then I'm going to take this again and then just kind of go over it until it blends itself. And like, even at first sometimes it looks a bit crazy, but it really does kind of blend in over a little bit of time too, because it is a cream. It kind of soaks into your face, which sounds really gross. And then I'm going to take a little tiny bit just on the tip of my nose and then just kind of blend it up. This lighting too I can't get right. Like, it's either too bright or too dark anyway, so that's how it looks. It looks super natural once it starts to soak in a bit, and sometimes I even add another layer like closer to the end of like finishing my makeup, but yeah, like, look how good. Okay, actually, I'm going to do the little Scott Barnes trick. Whoa, I just put on way too much. Hey! To make my looks look nice and juicy. And then just gonna wipe off my brush and blend it down a little bit because I put on way too much and it looks like I have a mo. Might have to just add a little bit of concealer to brighten that up again. I actually quite like how my eyebrows look. I think I just need to kind of tidy up the outer corner of them a little bit. So I'm going to use my Browsings with an eyebrow groomer brush by XO Beauty. This is in shade 3, I think. And I like to just kind of sharpen and elongate a little bit. And just using a little bit of the powder just through the front a little. Same thing on the other side. This is one of my favorite brow products in the whole wide world. I feel like I'm getting another pimple on my eyebrow. I can like feel it when I'm filling them in. And this is what I had on before, that I still have on, I suppose. Brunette, Bobbi Brown. I've been loving this. I just love the color, and it makes my eyebrow hairs like stick in place and look so good. I just like love the color. I'm loving darker eyebrow gels lately. It's so hard to make this eyebrow look good because there's just so many stray hairs. Ooh. In my Scott Barnes, whatever is that his name, tutorial, I used the shade Touch Me. Holy grail now, honestly. So this time I'm going to use my Everything, which is like a baby pink. I'm going to use the same brush again, keep it easy. And I'm going to tap this all over my cheek. Once again, these do soak in because it's a cream product. So it'll kind of like, yeah, it'll look more natural as we go on throughout the video. I'm going to use the Soph palette by Makeup Revolution. And I'm going to use a sheer powder brush to start. And I'm just going to mix together like 4 of the shades, the darker ones, down the right hand side. And I'm going to dust that kind of all over my cheek. Not just like where I highlight, but like almost down to my cheekbone. I'm going to also put this just T-zone and my chin. And then I'm going to take a more concentrated amount on the tip of the brush and kind of target it at the very, very top of my cheekbone. This kind of gives you that like glass skin look. Like almost like Korean inspired or something. That brush is so good if you just want some light powders on your face, like light blush, light setting powder, light highlighter like this, anything. Okay, that looks stunning. And then I'm just going to use some of my Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid setting mist, which is my holy grail. And people always ask me, what's that like spray you talked about in one video? I can't remember what it was. It's always this, or the Glam Glow one, but probably this more recently because this is kind of like a dupe. And I've like used the living shit out of it, and I mean, I'm getting through it, but I mean, It's not bad considering how much friggin' spray I use every day. Can you see what I mean about the blush? Like how it's starting to like settle in. Like at first it looked crazy, but the more we go, the more it looks, you know, quite nice. I smell like coffee. I wonder why. Okay, underneath my eyes on the green side, I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to take the shade Drive Through. I'm excited for this. This better be good. And I'm going to run that underneath close to my lash line. Yeah, this is good. And then on the other eye, what can we do? Maybe I'll take, maybe Don't Know Her. It's a shimmery pink, but I feel like it's just going to blend into everything else, but I might go over it with something else. Let's just see how this color looks. Oh, now I feel like I'm doing something too close to the Amrezy palette too. You know how I put that real hot pink under my lash line in that video? Which I do love and I'm drawn to, but I don't know, I feel like there could be so much more variation in the pink shades. Do you know what I mean? It still looks pretty good now that I've tweaked it a lot and like blended it some more and everything. I don't know, the green side's like much more varied. I'm going to mix in a little bit of wand noise. That's so funny. And I'm going to go over top of that outer corner, like halfway. That looks really cool. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Welcome. I'm going to put that kind of in that inner corner like that just to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of Designer Label. And this is like the most perfect like champagne kind of color. Same thing on that lower inner corner. And also gonna put this on my brow bone. I almost forgot this. This is a short shadow brush by Exo Beauty. I'm gonna wipe off that brush and take some more of 2. Bring that down. Okay, I feel like it looks pretty cool. I definitely prefer the greens, but the pink side still turned out pretty cute after all of that. I'm gonna pop this on off camera and I'm also going to wear some falsies. I might use some Nakia Joy Cosmetics lashes. I don't know which pair. Maybe the bottom ones. They've got a dark lash band which might just help to like create a little bit more dimension as well. So they're very low pair, and this is from the Day to Night set playing Rimmel London Wanderluxe volume. So I'll be back in a second. Here's the before. Alright, next up I'm going to line my lips. This is just Mari by Exo Beauty. Okay, now that that's on, we're going to try out a gloss and then I'll swatch them all on my hand. Oh, no I won't actually, so I already know I'm not going to like most of these colours. But here's how they all look. So I'm just gonna swatch, I don't know, should I just wear one and then, or a couple and then donate the rest? Oh, I think a couple of them are like liquid lipsticks. Mannequin and Leo, I'm assuming those are liquid lipsticks. Yeah, velour liquid lipsticks. And then lip glosses. So let's pop on, I might just keep both of these actually because they're cute and good for travels. So this one here is Leo. I'm gonna do a little bit of Leo around the outer edges. I feel like I'm not in the middle of, I love how I like figured that out at the end of the video. Am I still not? There we go. Alright, leaving the middle as you can see, and then I'm going to go into Mannequin. I don't like the smell of this. Whew. It smells like, I don't know, kind of like those cherry lip glosses, but I don't think it's cherry. And then I'm just going to use my finger on the edges. That looks nice. Okay, and now lip gloss. I'll just let that like mattify and completely dry first. You know what? Oh, this one's only clear though. I'm just going to keep them actually. So I'll swatch them all for you. So we've got a clear gloss, okay? Needless to really show you, but I do find clear glosses quite like helpful to have on me. And I don't know if I still have one. And then we've got Star Crown, which is a pale nude, which looks like that decent pigmentation. And then the last one, which I'll probably use, is called Slurp, and it's like a clearer one with gold shimmer. Like that. So I'm going to use a little bit of this on like the Cupid's bow, just in the centers. So hopefully that gave you guys some inspo for the palette, the collection. Might also just put on a little bit of Star Crown just to lighten the lip a little bit. That looks nice. It is quite cool how you can like create like an almost ombre lip look using the little kit, or you could wear them all separately as well. So that's that. Right, I'll just squeeze this eyelash. I almost lost it. It got stuck to my towel and I couldn't find it for ages, and I was like flipping out because I'd already put this one on. I was like, I don't want to take this off and I have to redo it because I know I'd have to redo all of my eyeliner, and I was just getting so angry. And then yeah, I found it on the towel. It like stuck to my towel. Today's honestly just not my day, but at least my makeup came out pretty cute. You can see all of the creams just like soak in so nicely. It almost looks like nothing, but in a good way. Like I look sculpted, but it's like quite natural looking. The highlighter looks dope. Let me just fix my hair and zoom out so you can see the full look. Oh, you can see all my friggin' brushes over there. I need to like deep clean those and get all the coffee out of them. So that's fun. My necklace is Boohoo. My top is, what's it called? Fashion Wardrobe or Naked Wardrobe? Maybe Naked Wardrobe. And my earrings are from, I think, Glassons a while ago. And I'm wearing this halo hair extension. It's called Sitting Pretty. I'll link them below. If you don't know what a halo hair extension is, it's basically a wire. And it's just like a one extension. Can you see the wire slightly? You'll never see it unless you like point it out to someone. And there's no clips or anything. It just sits in your hair using like gravity, I guess. And it's so comfy and so full. It's one piece, so you don't have to faff around with it. And it makes my hair look so thick. It adds like probably an inch or two and just like makes my hair look like massive. I love it. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the finished look, and if you did, don't forget to thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I upload 2 to 3 new videos every single week. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and just, yeah, do whatever you like.